Hello and welcome to another round of football highlights in partnership as always with iSports Analysis. 2 games for you this week, both from the preliminary rounds of the FA Cup.
Walthamstow have won all their games so far this season and were looking to extend this run in their FA Cup preliminary round match over Isthmian North Division side Great Wakering Rovers. The visitors won the Essex Senior League 2 seasons ago and currently lead the Isthmian North. The home side had a chance to go ahead with this free kick, but it ran awry as Benji Crilly was pushed down in the 18-yard box by a Great Wakering defender. Not long afterwards, a rough foul was committed by Walthamstow captain Vinnie Murphy on Rovers forward Brandon Diao, resulting in both sides complaining to the referee. Murphy was dismissed for his actions and Diao was sent off for retaliating and his bad temper.
Jake, back in, Jake.
Walthamstow pressed on towards the goal but couldn't make anything of this header from a Danny McCulloch free kick.
Danny, run out!
Great Wakering also had a chance to open the deadlock, but Bransgrove saved this one. Tempers would flare once again as McCulloch was brought down by some Rovers defenders towards the end of the first half. A free kick was awarded to Walthamstow, but Mason did a good job of keeping out the ball. Martin Twoey took advantage of superb teamwork from his Great Wakering teammates, but Bransgrove was able to stop the ball going in. Jack Folan was on a roll and came very close to scoring for Walthamstow, but Rovers defenders brought him down in the 6-yard box. The referee almost immediately called for a penalty by pointing to the spots. Dwayne James has been the Stags' top scorer so far this season and added to his tally with an easy penalty kick into the bottom right corner.
And 7th minute goal.
Hey, listen up! Still not done! Another fucking gear! Good, take go aim!
Walthamstow were awarded another penalty not long afterwards as Samray Jebrai was fouled by a Rovers defender. James went for 2, but the ball hit the crossbar to keep the score at 1-0. Great Wakering tried to make things all square, but Jake Gordon's effort was saved by James Bransgrove. Danny McCulloch almost extended Walthamstow's lead with this long-range shot, but Bobby Mason quickly intercepted.
Any chance?
Joseph Heath crossed the ball to Gordon, but the home side's defence sent it over the bar. Stag substitute Charlie Yexley had his attempt at goal kept out by Mason. Henry Fisher got his second yellow for fouling a Walthamstow attacking player and was instantly sent off.
Oh, great way for the second yellow.
That's unfair! Listen, Blue! You're fucking brilliant!
As the second half drew to a close, Yexley passed the ball to Jack Folan, who fired it into the net to double Walthamstow's lead. The Stags almost made it 3, courtesy of Dwayne James, but he couldn't take advantage of an empty goal space, even though Bobby Mason tried to stop him.
46-05.
The victory for Walthamstow sees them progress to the next round, where they hope to go further than they did last year. Tower Hamlets knew it would be difficult going up against Isthmian Premier Division side Horsham at the Mile End Stadium. Horsham's Chris Smith charged towards the goal and passed the ball to Harvey Sparks when he was cut out by the Hamlets defenders. But Sparks' attempt was deflected by Stanislav Adishkin. Kieran Lavery thought he'd scored for Horsham, but the referee declared the goal null and void due to offside. Jack Gannon was certainly kept busy in the Tower Hamlets goal. He punched away this header from an attacking Horsham player. But Horsham would open the scoreline after 15 minutes, as Will Miles was in the right place at the right time to dink the ball into the bottom left corner with his head. Harvey Sparks was keen to add his name to the score sheet, but Gannon saved his long-range shots. The Hornets still continued to harry the home side, but this free kick came to naught. Balde Swibo tried his luck for Tower Hamlets, but a slip-up ensured the ball went wide of the away side's goal. Chris Smith made it 2 for Horsham with a well-timed slot right into the net after an assist from Kieran Lavery. It was very nearly 3 for the men in green and yellow, but this long ranger was poorly aimed. Smith thought his pass to Lavery would result in Horsham's third goal, but the resulting goalmouth frenzy put paid to that, as did the referee's offside whistle. Swibo tried again, but his attempts at goal just whistled past the post. A Chris Harris free kick almost resulted in Horsham's third goal, but play had to be briefly stopped as a Horsham player was struck in the face by a Hamlets defender. Despite this, Horsham kept on pushing. Jack Gannon kept out this curler from Kieran Lavery, but Chris Smith took advantage of the ball bouncing off the crossbar and a slip-up from Gannon to ensure his second goal of the match, right on the stroke of half-time. Horsham goalkeeper George Bentley deflected this long-range volley from an attacking Tower Hamlets player. But the home side would find a way back into the game. Johan Mark Oliver slotted from inside the 18-yard box to reduce the gap to 3-1. Rob O'Toole nearly struck back for Horsham, but the ball was kept out by the Hamlets defenders. Jack Gannon also kept out this messy attempt at goal from Horsham after their free kick. Zach Newton made it 4 for Horsham despite this tangle with Gannon, who couldn't get to the ball in time. Johan Mark Oliver almost added to his tally for Tower Hamlets, but Bentley was too quick for this opportunity. Beze Kasinga tried a back pass to Joshua Rusoke, but he fired just wide off the post. A Kieran Lavery cross to Rob O'Toole nearly made it 5 for Horsham, but O'Toole aimed just wide. Zach Newton was on course for a brace and aimed for the goal, but Alan Zuquali unintentionally scored an own goal. Horsham put the match to bed 3 minutes from time, when Jared Rance slotted in the ball with a wonderful left footer. Hamlets' free kick for another consolation goal was saved by Bentley, but this mattered little as Horsham went through as the winners. Let's now take a look at how other Essex Senior League clubs did in the FA Cup preliminary round. League leaders Takeley drew 3-3 against White Ensign from the Eastern Counties Division 1 South, forcing a replay. The only other ESL club to go through to the first qualifying round was Hadley. They beat Hoddesdon Town at home 2-0. Cockfosters lost 3-1 at home to Coggeshall Town, and Saffron Walden Town also went down at home to Malden and Tiptree 2-1.
So that's Walthamstow and Horsham through to the next round of the world's oldest club football competition. Please check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.